Hi, on this camera recap, we're talking about the Panasonic AG-HMC40P. It's a camera that has 3/4-inch MOS chips and it records AVC HD footage onto memory cards. It has a 12x zoom, so it's good for like medium to close-up shots. All right, this camera doesn't have the XLR adapter, so it's just kept on auto audio the whole time. So we're going to skip all the audio talk. Now for the setup of the camera. Two things you have to worry about before you turn on the camera. First is the battery. Slide it in the back, press it down, it'll click. Now on the side of the camera, there's a door. Open it up. You'll see if there's a memory card in there or not. If there's not, you just slide it in again until it clicks, close the door, and you're all set. Turn the camera on by the radial toggle in the back. Before moving on, you want to check battery life. Up in the right-hand corner of the LCD screen, you can see how much you have left. If it's good, you move on. If not, change battery. Next thing you want to check is the memory card. You want to make sure there's no footage on there. Up in the left-hand corner of the LCD screen, you'll see time remaining. For a 32 gig card, there's usually about 3 hours, 20 minutes. If there's anything less than that, then there's footage on the card. You want to clear it off. You press the menu button, and then on the LCD screen, you press Other Functions, Card Format, and it'll ask you yes or no. You say yes, yes again, and it'll say Now Formatting. What you're doing is you're erasing all the footage on the card. When it's completed, it'll say Finish, just hit Exit, and you're good to go. Lens cover for this camera, real simple, just pull it straight out. And that pretty much finishes up the setup for this camera. This camera can go either full auto or manual. If you have it set to full auto, like it says, it'll do it all for you. You really want to keep it set on manual, and when it's set on manual, you can choose specifically what you want auto and what you don't want auto. First thing you really want to set is the recording format and the shutter speed. And I say those together because this camera, you set them at the same time. You press the quick menu, and then up in the upper left-hand corner, you press the button, and it'll bring out a larger menu. Here is where you choose if you want it 1080, 720, 30p. Just choose your setting, but you always want to choose a PH because that's the highest quality. Once that's set, exit, and you're good. White balance. White balance on this camera, on the side of the camera is the white balance button. You press it until it says on the screen ATW. Once that's set, you, like anytime you white balance, hold it against a white sheet, press the button in, hold it in until it says ABB OK. Once it says ABB OK, you're set. The iris. The iris is located on the side of the camera. If you want to toggle auto and manual, you just press this wheel. It will say it on your LCD screen which one you're in. On manual, if you push it up, you will close the iris. If you scroll down, you will open the iris. If you look on the LCD screen, you'll see either MF or AF. This is referring to the focus. AF is autofocus, MF is manual focus. To change it, on the side of the camera is a button that says focus, and you can toggle. When it's set on manual focus, how you focus is you change this switch up in the front to focus, and then you can use the ring around the lens to focus. Spotlight and backlight. This camera's factory settings have these user buttons on the side set. So that user 1 will turn on your spotlight function, and user 2 will turn on your backlight function. And if you want to turn them off, you just press it again. On the side of the camera, there's a button that says zebra. If you want zebra stripes on, you press it until it says zebra on. If you want them off, you press it until it says zebra off. Zoom, like most cameras, is located on the top of the camera. You press it back to zoom out, you press it forward to zoom in. As I said before, since this doesn't have an external mic, we usually keep it on auto at all times. But to make sure it is on auto, you press the quick menu, and the button in the center should say Fix. If it doesn't, just press it. It'll open up a bigger menu and choose Fix from there. For recording, you just press the red button, and on the LCD screen, the pause will turn to a little red circle. Press it again to turn it off. Say you're on set and the client wants to review the footage, or you just want to review it yourself. It's real simple. You go to the radial switch that you use to turn on the camera and you turn it to the right. This will bring up a menu that displays the first frame of every clip that you shot. Just click on the clip and it'll bring it up and you can watch it. You can pause, stop, fast forward, rewind. To get out, you hit stop. It'll bring you back to all the clips. This camera is kind of nice. A lot of the new computers have SDHC card slots in them. So all you got to do is take the card out of the camera with the camera off. Just stick it in your computer. It'll pop up like any other external drive plugged into your computer. You just copy and paste the footage onto wherever you want, and then once you have the footage on your computer, you make sure you unmount the drive before pulling it out. If you don't have an SDHC drive on your computer, on the other side of the camera, there is a USB port. You just plug the USB port into your computer with the camera off, and then turn on the camera. On your LCD screen, it will give you a question. It will say PC or printer. You're going to want to press the PC button. It'll pop up like an external drive on your computer. And then, like the memory card, you just copy and paste the footage onto your computer, and then you unmount the drive. And then you turn off the camera and unplug, and you're set. Thanks for listening, and good luck shooting.